Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited for today's video because it is going to be a products I've been loving lately video. This is just my way to talk to you guys about products that I have been loving lately without doing like a formal like monthly favorites, just because I'm on a low buy this year and I'm trying to not like overindulge in makeup, so I'm not constantly trying like the newest makeup releases. So some of the stuff that I have to talk to you guys about has been around for a while, but I've just been really loving it a lot lately and want to share it with you. I also try and include like a lifestyle and hair care product. Like, it's not all beauty. I feel like every month I've talked about a new, I feel like every video I've talked about a new tanning product too. Just been testing the waters in the tanning realm, and I've liked a lot of tanning products that I've tried lately this year. But if you guys are interested in hearing a little bit more about the products that I am currently loving, then stay tuned. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you would consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Without further ado, let's get into my current favorites. Okay, so up first is something that's been around for a while and it's not very healthy. White Monster. I've been obsessed with White Monster lately, so I thought I'd just throw that one out there and share it. Now, it is not for the faint of heart. I believe there are 280 milligrams of caffeine in one of these. Definitely my energy drink of choice. I also wanted to mention my headphones because I have been obsessed with these always, but I was just thinking about including these last night when I was talking to my husband about like the one item that I would have to immediately go out and replace if I lost it, and this is like the first thing that always comes to my mind. I could never go back to working out with like the in-ear headphones because they make me so annoyed, but these are the Beats Studio 3s. They like noise cancel, like I can barely hear myself talking right now. And I have these gold ones, so mine actually broke. Mine broke like a year ago, and I have them taped because they're expensive and I don't want to replace them yet. However, if these somehow like got broken or I lost these, I would immediately replace them. Like, I would go to Best Buy right now and replace them, and if Best Buy wasn't open, then I would have to resort to Amazon, which I don't mind, but like hopefully I could pay for overnight shipping. If you're in the market for a new expensive nice pair of headphones, the Beats Studio 3s are so good. The hair care product I want to talk to you guys is kind of an OG in my collection, but I've recently reintroduced this into my hair care routine and I love it. It is the Bumble and Bumble BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil. It's a priming oil that obviously just protects your hair from the heat. Love this, love the way it smells. It brings me down memory lane. I think it is such a phenomenal product. If you guys need a heat protecting product for your hair, which if you are using heat on your hair, I would highly recommend using a heat protecting product. I have noticed such a difference in the overall quality of my hair since introducing a heat protectant into my hair, and I've been actually using a lot of heat on my hair lately. I just like to, even if I do my hair in a ponytail like this, I like to at least straighten it. I just like the way it looks better, so I always like to go in with this to protect it just a little bit. The tanning product that I have to mention this time around to you guys is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Extra Dark Bronzing Mousse. I have really been enjoying this. I was really loving the Loving Tan one. Yeah, the Loving Tan Dark, not Express, just the regular one. But this I find gives me even more of like a natural looking tan to the skin. The one thing I will say about this is I feel like it wears away quicker than the Loving Tan one. However, I feel like this wears away more gracefully, if you will, than the Loving Tan one. I feel like this just like all comes off at once, whereas I feel like I get a little patchy towards the end of my Loving Tan one. So I've really been enjoying this. You also get more product in this than you do in the Loving Tan one. You get 6.7 fluid ounces, and I think you get 4 in the Loving Tan one. So this one lasts me, or is lasting me, a little bit longer, which I love. But yeah, really been enjoying this. If you're looking for a really nice bronzing mousse that is going to give you just a beautiful, healthy looking summer glow, summer bronzed goddess look to the skin, I would definitely recommend checking this out. I have a nail polish to recommend to you guys. I'm actually not wearing it today, of course. I just repainted my nails, even though it looks like I repainted them like 3 weeks ago. because they chip so quickly always. But this is Essie in the shade Penny Talk. It's like this beautiful metallic gold, and I think it's just such a stunning color for the summer, and I would highly recommend checking it out. You got a month left. You got a month left to do the whole, like, you know, summer vibe thing. However, I also really like this one for the holiday. Like, I'll do like a maroon, mostly like maroon nails, or like a deep burgundy, and then do a naughty nail with this. Love it. I've had this in my nail polish collection for like probably a good 2 years, I think, maybe a year, and have just recently fallen in love with it. So been loving that lately. Okay, I have one skincare product to mention, and this has again been in my collection for such a long time, but I have been obsessed with this lately. This is from Origins. It's their Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. This smells like mango, so it just kind of smells like summer. It's such a nice product too. It's super hydrating. I use it as an overnight mask. I think, yeah, it says overnight mask. Good one, Steph. But I use it as an overnight mask about 2 times a week, just to help my skin feel super soft and hydrated and refreshed. It's such a nice mask. I believe 3.4 fluid ounces. I think this retails for maybe 20, it's either 28 or like 32. But it's taken me a really long time to go through this. I really like this because it doesn't feel quite as thick as a lot of overnight masks do, and again, it has that like sort of summery smell, but it's still so hydrating. Like, it's thick, but it's not like just like that super thick. I don't know how it feels really hydrating, but it feels like a lightweight, thicker hydration. This isn't making sense. Regardless, I've really been enjoying this. Next, I have a foundation combo to talk about. I feel like I'm always like comboing my foundations, but I've really been enjoying the Cosmetics Zero Skin But Better CC Cream in the original, paired with my L'Oreal Pro Glow. This one's a little too light, this one's a little too dark. I don't really like this one on its own. I feel like it just makes my skin look super flat and boring, but these paired together are so beautiful, and I've been able to get away with this going to work. So I'm trying to work my way through this because I prefer the Radiant one. I tell you guys all the time, I really do love this CC cream because it offers SPF 50, and I've never burned while wearing this, even though I've like worn it like to the state fair, I've worn it on vacation, I've worn it out to the beach for like hours and hours on end. Never burned with this. It's never done me dirty, and these two together paired, it's just a really beautiful combo, and I've really been enjoying it. I have a mascara to mention, and I just have the little mini, and I hate to mention this because it's an expensive mascara, and I used to say all the time that I would never spend more than $10 on mascara, and I feel like I just never should have said that out loud, because now I've been loving super high-end mascaras. But it's the what is this? The Hourglass Caution Mascara. That was like all the rage last year, and now I'm super late to the party and loving it now. I also say on my channel all the time, I like to cocktail my mascaras. So I really love this as a first step mascara, and on no makeup days, this is also just a very beautiful mascara on its own. But I kind of use it almost as a priming mascara because it does a really nice job of separating and lengthening the lashes. It doesn't quite give me the volume that I always want, so if I want extra volume, I'll go in with lately it's been the Marc Jacobs Noir mascara. I've paired this with the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I love this paired with a more volumizing mascara. I think it is beautiful. So expensive, but something that maybe I would consider purchasing in a full size in the future because I love it so much. 2 lip products to mention. This one is going in one of my project pans. This is the Kopari Lip Glossy in the shade Pinkini. I love this. I hope that maybe I mentioned this in a previous Loving Lately video. If I'm repeating, I'm sorry, but then you know, like, I really do love this. But this just like shears out to this really beautiful pink. I love to pair this. This looks so beautiful paired with cool toned eye looks. I am obsessed. But I also just wear this in the morning. I wear this to the beach. It's such a nourishing lip treatment. I'm definitely going to pick up the original to wear not in the summertime. In the summertime, I will reach for my Pinkini, but in the winter, I just feel like this is a little bit too pink. It just doesn't match the season very well. Regardless, I think the product is really good, and if you are looking for a nice, nourishing lip gloss, would highly recommend. It's weird to think of a lip gloss as being nourishing, but you can, like, this is one of those things that you have on your lips and you know it's working, you know it's doing something, you know it's reviving your lips. Highly recommend. such a good product. Next is my Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade On Repeat. I forget, do they call their lip glosses something special? I love the, what is it? The nude one. I forget what it's called. I was obsessed with it last year and it made me fall in love with Dose of Colors lip glosses. So I picked this up, I think in like February, and this is just like a Your Lips But Better nude. It's like a little bit darker, well, a lot bit darker than the other one. The other one's like very, very light, but this one just kind of looks like Your Lips But Better glossy, and it's so, so stunning. I've really been enjoying this. This has come with me so many places. It's in my purse, in my car. It's come a lot of places with me this summer and I have been loving it. And then the last product to mention I have been obsessed with. This is from Cover FX. It is their bronzing duo in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. This is so beautiful, you guys. I love bronzers. I've been like on a bronzer kick for the last like year and a half. I don't know what it is about bronzer, but I absolutely love it. And I was gonna pass over this because I picked up one of the blushes and I was like, you really don't need another bronzer. You don't need this. Like, this has this darker highlight that's just not gonna work for you. This is, I hate to say this is my favorite bronzer because I feel like I say that about every new bronzer I try, but I love it so much. And even topped with this, just to give your cheeks like a beautiful bronze glow. So, so, so gorgeous. It's like terrifying to think that I almost went through life without trying this, but I've been in love with this since the day I put it on my face and would definitely recommend checking it out if you have been thinking about it. After that though, you guys, those are the products that I've been loving lately. Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know what products you are currently loving. I love to hear from you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.